2. Hey, everybody.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yay. Welcome to the BestTea Show. Another episode with 2 besties and
one hot sip.
I'm going to turn my phone off. So,
mine's is somewhere. Somebody find it for me.
So
what would you like to start with? Should we start with what Juneteenth is about?
What it's about, and you may or may not know this. This is our 19th episode.
It is the 19th?
Our 19th
that
episode
is cute.
happens
to be on the 19th.
June 19th.
Juneteenth? That's hot.
That's crazy.
That's fly. I like that. Wait, the bell. Why do we still not have the horn?
The the sound effect.
We've asked since day one, February 14th, for a horn.
I don't know.
All these DJs
and we don't have
all these radio delightful people we know. Can you get us a horn?
Gee whiz.
Please? Dr. Doom?
Kool-Aid?
Somebody. We want it.
Gene, I'm sure Benny the Maestro has one somewhere.
We were in that commercial.
That's the least they could do.
That's the least they can do.
There's a lot of DJs out here in the world.
Quite a couple.
But not one horn for the BestTea Show.
Somebody from New York or Jersey or LA will get one before we get people here to give us one. I'm
Hustle,
sure.
Please. Maybe they'll come in for something. And because this is vacation.
We can show them. We can
Staycation.
show them every part of town.
Every part of town, as long as they bring a horn.
We just want a horn.
I don't want a lot of life. I didn't ask for a G-Wagon or $1 million.
I wouldn't mind a G-Wagon next week for my birthday. That would
your
be
birthday
beautiful.
Well, okay, what are we doing for your birthday? Let's talk about that.
I don't have a plan.
What do you want to do?
Going to get a G-Wagon would be magnificent.
Maybe we can get one for the day.
That's fine.
We can make that happen for the day. We're going to have to give it back.
I don't want to give it back.
What else do you want to do? Are we going to take the G-Wagon to the beach because you love the beach so much?
We can take it to the hammock beach.
Oh, I like the hammock beach. I like the hammock beach.
I love hammock.
A lot in the studio tonight, I tell you that. I'm the hero type of things going on. It's always a party. It's Juneteenth, and it's always a party in the best.
And it's the 19th, and it's this is not mine.
Shout out to John. I think that's old. I think that's from
last week. Was somebody else sitting in my chair? Who was sitting in my chair?
It was Gene.com. Shout out to Gene.com. On Juneteenth.
Over here.
He's somewhere doing something.
Probably has on some green today.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I actually spoke to him not too long ago. I'm not sure. What was that? The pool?
That's the pool.
That's the pool.
Because we have a pool popping over here.
Sure. Okay. Jai asked us to hold on just
so we're not going to announce what Juneteenth is and what it means.
We're going to wait until
a second.
The technical difficulties are dealt with.
So how do you feel today?
I feel great today. I found out that our producer is looking for an assistant producer to help out with the BestTea Show.
I thought we had one before. Traveling. What happened?
I don't know, but we're going to start traveling a lot, and we need someone that is boots on the ground, ready to go, and help Jai out. We have a lot of people inquiring about us showing up at Funk Fest.
Hopefully they will have a horn. Hopefully this assistant will listen. Can you get a horn first? Whoever brings the horn first.
If they bring a horn, then they get the job. How about that?
Get the job.
Instead of this.
And the salt and vinegar chips in the kitchen.
Salt and vinegar.
And the salt and vinegar chips in the kitchen.
We don't ask for much. Oh, speaking of kitchen.
Who's in our kitchen this time?
In the kitchen today for Juneteenth is no other than Chef Phantom. He is back again. He's going to do a special Juneteenth celebration feast for us.
That's sweet. That's super
sweet.
With
With his own special twist or whatever it is that he wants to do.
I love a twist. I love that twist he did with the
chicken.
The on top of the chicken. I didn't eat the chicken.
Okay.
But what was on top of the chicken was amazing.
Okay.
But that spinach.
I still
remember the spinach.
That spinach tastes like a well-dressed collard green.
Girl, that was bomb.
It was so delicious.
You know, ever since then I've been feeding that spinach.
Well, I don't think we have spinach tonight.
I know, I'm sure, but I did have collard greens 2 days ago and kale yesterday. So I'm up with my greens.
You're getting your greens
I'm getting my greens in because I did read because they told me at Mayo Clinic, don't be a doctor. But I still look up everything. I need more greens to get more
I told
vitamins.
you not to look at everything. You're Googling.
I know, but I have to. I just want to know what other intake I need. So I've been doing a lot of vitamin K stuff, so a lot of greens, more greens. I do like any type of greens anyway, but I've been feeding more greens.
Well, speaking of Mayo Clinic here in Jacksonville, Florida, it's a great hospital.
It's super duper.
But what you may not know, last week, they actually opened a gourmet restaurant inside of Mayo. They have wine tasting.
It's cute.
They have everything from Italian food.
You know, I love wine and Italian food. You want to get her?
They go together.
Wine and Italian food.
That's all it
this
takes.
One, the Italiano right
Listen,
here. Loves it.
I love Maggiano's. There's only one here.
It's only one.
But I love Maggiano's.
Me and Camille love it too. That's what we said we want to do for our birthday. We want to go to
let's go to Maggiano's.
We want she gets her same dish. I'll get my same dish.
What dish is that?
I just like eggplant parmesan, but she loves it's not vodka, the vodka pasta. But it's called something else. It's some other fancy name with it. But
I don't know.
Spicy.
But I had something that you will so enjoy for your birthday. So we are definitely, John, we're going to need a sponsor to take us out to dinner for Kira's birthday next week.
Okay. We're going to eat.
It is a new ravioli that they serve there. And
is it mushroom?
Mushroom ravioli. And it was
mushroom.
It was to die for.
That's what I'm feeling.
And I thought about you with every bite. I was like, oh, Kira.
Mushrooms, like they elevate, not on a drug sense. She had to clear that up. I had to clear that up because I eat a lot of different mushrooms, but
do you?
I do. I had lion's mane this week. It was kind of like chicken, like
okay.
You pressed it down. It was like, but mushrooms put you on a whole nother level. Something I don't know, whatever it is. It's really good.
Can you grow mushrooms like when you're doing a farm?
You can. You have
for mushrooms.
You have to have. It's weird how they grow because it looks nasty, like they're with paper or wood pulp. It's weird.
No. Can of crab.
Can of crab. Yeah. Side notes we have popping off with chefs over here.
Yeah.
But mushrooms are bomb. So I would like that.
You would love it. So Maggiano's is a date for your birthday.
Woo!
It's a date for your birthday, and we invite everyone that's watching. And if you live in the local area,
come on,
you can join us in Maggiano's. But please let John know. Reach out to her so we know how many to get for the table. But I'm not paying for you. I'll pay for Kira because it's her birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
5'4".
5'4"? Looking like 4'5".
How about that?
Looking like 4'5".
How about that? Shake it, shake it, shake it. So would we like to talk about what Juneteenth is now?
You go ahead. I can't read that handwriting.
This is some very pretty handwriting, I must say. The young lady who wrote this, she's very well.
She is.
But I can understand her handwriting.
I don't know.
Some doctors, you can't understand a thing.
I took one look at that and I said, Kira can read it.
So, happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth,
Happy Juneteenth,
John. Happy Juneteenth, Bluey. So, happy Juneteenth to everyone out there. All of our millions and millions of viewers. People in the kitchen. Juneteenth, also known as Emancipation Day, Freedom Day, or our Independence Day. This day stands as an enduring symbol of Black American freedom. Although the emancipation was in 1863, it took 2 whole years before the emancipation was recognized. All the way in Texas. Hey! Happy Emancipation Day.
Happy Juneteenth.
Thank you, dear.
Happy Juneteenth.
Who y'all talking to? Because the audience.
Oh, we were talking to someone in the audience. The young man that
came to say hi, and I had to acknowledge him because he's a wonderful young man. So it was recognized in Texas 2 years later. We celebrate this day with pride and endurance of all the atrocity of our ancestors had to go through to get us where we are to this day, which we, side note, we're still going through a lot, but we
are going through a lot, and we will talk about that in the hot topics.
Honor our bits and pieces. We're happy for but we're unhappy for a lot of other things, but happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone. John, maybe you can get a hold of your studio guests out there in the kitchen. They are loud today, right?
It's a loud.
They're loud.
It's a live one here, but
it is Juneteenth. I'm playing music,
and we've had a lot of even Walmart has special Juneteenth ice cream now. Like we have the colors of ice, gold, and green, which is red, black, and green. All over the place now, which I like because those are the colors I was taught about since a kid. But now they're all over the place.
True story. I was going to get a Charlie cold brew this morning from Dunkin' Donuts, and my mom was with me. She was visiting, and so we ordered these 2 coffees, iced coffees. When hers was hot, mine was cold. And we pulled to the window, and the young lady, Caucasian, was so nice. And I get to the window, and I said, "Hey, by the chance, can I have a chocolate cake donut?" She says, "Oh, you cake donut? Okay, sure."
I like from
What?
there.
And so then,
That's
like that, I love
the
it.
only kind I like from there.
So my mom says, "I'll take one too." She's like, "Oh, okay." She never charged us for it.
Happy Juneteenth.
And she put about 4 in the bag.
What a lucky day.
So when we drove home, we were like, wow, that was really nice of her. So maybe people were just giving back reparation through donuts or whatever they
free
put
donuts.
Today.
Well, I'd rather Juneteenth than July 4th because I don't know. Fireworks are getting a little overwhelming. Unless you're in New York or New Jersey, it's more fun there because you get to see it over the water.
Oh yeah, well, we have nice water in Florida.
I know, but I don't like. Sometimes it's all in the streets. I'm a little tired of that. It's getting a little rough out there with the.
It is.
Popping up on people's houses.
It is.
Stay near the water. Stay near the lakes with that. But yeah, happy Juneteenth. I've seen a lot of beautiful parties in the park.
Yes.
I've seen
festivals.
I've seen some festivals. I saw some in Jersey this past weekend. That was amazing. Like real fun, like real partying with no drama, like just love.
And that's the type of party you want to be at, especially at our age. I don't want to go and then there's somebody's domino table or someone's. I don't want the Mr. Society days to pop off and we're sitting there like, okay, what's going on?
Well, LA is a whole different type.
LA is. You should know.
I should know.
You should know. So hot topics. What do we have?
I have a nice hot topic.
Glasses are so dirty.
Well, why don't you start with your hot topic since I did Juneteenth? Then I'll go back to mine.
I gotta get my glasses.
I have one I'm a little pissed off about because I don't think I'll be able to do it.
Oh my! I have so many. Okay, you want a hot topic or you want a like lukewarm topic?
Hot.
Okay, I'll just get right to it. I'll get right to it. Amon Shepard. He was married to
the hot girl from Harlem.
She is hot, right? Right? Tiana Taylor.
Byron. That's my favorite part.
I love it.
Byron. Yeah, I love them.
So this young brother wants everything back he ever gave her, including a condo.
Petty.
He wants half of her royalties that she, even though he was on that song rapping on the last album, it was kind of hot too.
Okay.
But I don't think he should get everything, all the royalties for that. I don't know.
That's petty. That's not showing. That's not good.
He wants it all back.
That's not showing good grace to your children.
Do you think it's because he's not playing in the NBA anymore and he's like on Tubi, which I love Tubi?
He probably all his money on weed.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
that must be
or
really
good. Newports. Why is his lips low? He's kind of. They made a really cute couple though, but
they're a cute couple. They're very
sexy,
they're
sexy couple.
They're erotic.
They're very hard.
They're like
really erotic.
Let's bring some people in the bedroom.
They're really erotica noir.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Erotica
like
noir.
old school Harlem.
Ooh,
like the Harlem Renaissance.
Well, she's getting ready to be new school Harlem, new school Manhattan, like Wendy Williams, because she's going to be giving half.
I love her. She's fly though, but I'm sad that she has to give half because that's corny as hell of him.
It is.
That's petty. Come on.
That's anger. We all know what it's like. I can be petty, but we all know what that's like.
But that's the dude to be like that.
Well, did you expect Wendy Williams' husband to be like that? Did you expect Stevie J to be like that? Like, what made you think
Stevie J do again?
He was getting a whole bunch of money from Faith Evans every month.
No, not from my girl from North. Not from my girl from North.
She did not sign a prenup. And him, you know what he's doing with that money?
He's spending on the next.
No, he's spending it on Puffy. Okay, next hot topic.
I need a drink for that one. Hold on. Oh, what does our cup say?
He
just
one more episode.
Clean.
He is spending it on Puffy out of Bali.
My drink is nice.
That's what
she
said.
She said in Bali. That was a good one.
What's your next hot topic?
I have a nice one.
Okay.
I don't know the time because my phone is somewhere, but congrats to Chili and T-Boz of TLC.
Okay, tell me why.
They accepted an honorary doctorate of philosophy.
Okay.
From Pandora for hitting 1 billion streams.
Oh,
1 billion streams. So they got an honorary doctorate, which I think they deserve that. I think their flowers kind of fell off a little bit, and I think that we we haven't given them enough flowers. I think that's wonderful for them to get this.
They made great music. They've suffered and endured a lot, not only from the business, but even losing the friendship of a group member. That's something that you can never kind of really just come back to.
No. And they tried their best. They tried their best to even try to get new people. They had auditions to get new people to try, not to replace her, but so they can keep going. And they've tried their best to still do shows. And, it's been a lot of old school shows. And they're still great out there. And, T-Bias herself has like health conditions, but they're still out there pushing and smiling and keeping it through. So I think they deserve an honorary doctorate. And that's beautiful that they hit 1 billion streams on Pandora. Shout out to TLC. Shout out to TLC.
Shout out.
T-Bias and Chili. Respect.
Come get little glasses on here today.
I like those glasses.
You like these?
They're sparkly.
I love anything that sparkles.
I know. Look at you. 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 Look at you.
I love the sparkle. I got these in Brooklyn. What's my store in Brooklyn? I can't think of it. Foxes. I love Foxes. Shout out to Foxes.
Something your girl would wear. Your twin Taurus.
My twin? Oh yeah, because we're Tauruses. We love anything that's like
anything sparkly over the top, and colorful. Yeah, I love
over the
that.
top.
Cute.
So Remy Ma. I watched that 2 things. Did you see? You saw her prom. Well, you saw her birthday party prom.
Yeah, I love
Sneaker Ball.
Can I say something? I love Remy Ma.
You love Remy Ma?
I don't think she gets enough flowers for she's a great rapper.
She got a lot of flowers this past weekend out there in the Bronx because it was her big sneaker ball. Oh. She had a beautiful Cinderella prom dress or just big dress on. Oh. Fat Joe escorted her in. Her little daughter was there. I didn't see Papoose. Was his name Papoose? I didn't see Papoose. I didn't see him.
Papoose.
I did see Miss Bling Miami. She was one of the guests that was there, and she was all dolled up too. She had a little Chanel bag for a gift, and it looks like it was an absolute great party. Of course, she had dress changes and came out to the ceiling. I mean, just great. But that's not what we're going to talk about.
What are we going to talk about? I want to know.
So Remy Ma standing by her son Jay-Son. Jay-Son, Jayson. Sound
like a Wu-Tang member name.
Jay-Son.
Sound like it's like the youngest member of Wu-Tang.
So Jay-Son, she's standing by him and saying that her son is innocent. He is now he's been picked up for a murder that took place with a drug kingpin back in 2021. He just was picked up, him and another young man. It happened out in Queens, and it was a kingpin, and he had been shot in the head a couple of times. I don't know what Jay-Son's into. This could have been a time that maybe she was away. I don't know, but our prayers are with you because as mothers, we cannot control what our children get into sometimes, and sometimes they get in things they just cannot get out of, and we can't get them out of it.
No.
So
although we would love to.
But we know you're in places to go in that cell for him because you've done your time.
She did that already.
She did that.
But she is a great rapper, and shout out to her ball. That's a dope birthday.
Her ball was everything.
That's a dope birthday.
Her ball was everything, and she had a lot of people come and support. It was her birthday.
So she's a Gemini or a Cancer?
Gemini. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
She just had it early. Whatever she is.
She could be both.
She might be both.
She could be both.
Side note.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff is happening in Queens. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna upset you. So you guys know how I feel about things that's going on in the world, okay? With the immigrants.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a little girl was in Queens, New York, coming home from school, was dragged to the park, and this guy raped her. Luckily, allegedly, he R'd her.
We can't say that word.
We can't say that. He R'd her. Luckily, the community had no riding on a bike because he was on camera, and
he was an immigrant.
He was an immigrant, and they were able to capture him and call the police. Well, he wasn't the same way when the police got there, of course, but
they kicked his ass.
Did they?
Can I say that?
Can you say that?
They kicked his ass.
They went to town on my man, like the town. It was like Ben Afflecking that ass.
That's right,
and he deserved every.
They're lucky that he was still here.
That he's still breathing, but that's okay. Because you know why? Because Rikers is going to take care of the rest.
Rikers is no joke.
It's going to take care of the rest. Unfortunately,
that's disgusting. So
it's a lot going on.
But you told me before that they did something else.
Something that was similar to this. It was with a jogger.
Yeah.
And it was in Manhattan.
Disgusting.
But
Come on, y'all.
you know, time will tell what's going to take place with that. We cannot be the judge of the jury.
Wake up, government.
Well,
can I say that?
I guess we can say that. Well, he's busy right now. He's been in court with his son, Hunter.
Gosh, we got a lot going on. Are we the laughing stock of the
I don't
world?
know. And he's been sitting in the courtroom with his legs crossed, and he says, "Is this the inauguration? Why are we here?"
Give him something to drink.
Then he looked over at his wife. He said, "Nancy." She says, "No,
wrong person.
Wrong person.
Wrong chick.
Wrong person. You're not Reagan either.
Wrong chick." Reagan was an actor, so he knew how to do that.
He knew
how to do that thing.
He was a cowboy.
He was on point with that.
It's amazing how we have presidents. That back then he was an actor, and
then we have a businessman.
We have yes.
Then we have
that's what you want to call him.
Crooked.
Yeah,
but allegedly,
man. The orange man,
the golfer,
the saxophone player, Clinton.
Oh, Clinton.
He was a saxophone, but he was also a politician. Right?
Clinton was a saxophone player.
He had a lot of Krispy Kremes in Harlem, huh?
He did. He loves Harlem. And I think that Clinton was a great president. I don't care what you say.
He just did guy things that are not so nice.
I did not have anything improper with Monica Lewinsky.
At all, people. But yeah, he was a saxophone player. He was kind of cool.
I liked him a lot.
Kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't know who's going to be next right now.
It could be one of us.
At the rate we're going.
Anybody can be president.
At the rate we're going.
An actor, a so-called businessman,
truck driver, waitress.
Hey, chef.
Teacher.
School teacher would be better.
I think a school teacher would be good.
There's so many school teachers that, they know how to.
I think has a lot of great views, and I really... we have to figure out how to get maybe his assistant on the show. Terrence Howard.
I love him. I knew he was going to say that. He's amazing.
He's been on a lot of shows lately, and
he's for real deep.
He's like really deep.
They used to call, I have a side note. And when I first moved to California, first I was up North California, then when I was in the LA area, North Hollywood, he used to be in this group. It was called Osego. Boulevard.
Okay.
Everybody lived out there. He used to be in this one group's apartment. There was a group of guys that were mainly producers, but everyone came over there because that's where we had parties or played dominoes or played spades. But Terrence Howard used to sit there and just watch everyone. He'd sit in the corner, watch everyone. And and then as years come along, I'm like, that's the same guy who used to sit in the corner. He's really, really deep. He might deep, but he's deep. But
if you listen to some of the things that he recently said, a lot of things he's saying is making sense about the world, about things that are happening.
It really is.
You're gonna have to kind of listen for yourself. Mm-hmm. But basically, it's a lot of things that we are just not paying attention to. And either our children, this generation, they're not paying attention to anything.
Too much phone,
too much social media, gaming. Too much of everything that's just not good.
I like double dutch. Basketball, something. But yeah, Terrence Howard is deep. We need to
Terrence Howard. And he makes sense.
He has
an interesting point on life.
To me, I feel like it's really making a lot of sense.
And we don't ever want to get too deep. We make light of the politics and the things that are going on.
We don't want to get deep. We want to be,
But we do want to. We do want to keep you woke. We do want to keep you woke. And
wakey.
There's some shit going on out in the world today, and if you don't get yourself together and prepare yourself, I'm not saying build a bunker. I'm not saying supply, your basement with all type of stuff and canned goods. I mean, if you think that you should do that, then maybe.
But John, let's get somebody's assistant. It might even be him. He might be like, I'm coming on the show.
You never know. I travel. We could take our last bit of money and just go to him.
He's that person that would be like, yeah, what's up? I think he would sit down and talk.
He's really down to earth.
He really is deep.
We're gonna have to visit that, and we're gonna visit that on a more stern show.
Terrence Howard.
We're looking for you.
We're looking for you.
We want you for sure. Another side note there. So Ashanti and Nelly, so it says they've been married now for 6 months.
We've been talking about this and wondering about this.
Like, when are you gonna get married? You're gonna bring this baby here, out of wedlock? Like,
no,
she did the thing.
We've been wondering and pondering, like, are they married? Why would she stay around this long? And now she's pregnant. What's up with them?
Do you think he felt pressure from her family, or because he kind of left her and came back?
I think they kind of actually really, really sit there and they're happy. Like, the smiles on their faces, it can't be fake. It can't be fake.
There's someone love. I hope that they keep that.
Would you have stayed that long?
Would I have waited around
and went back and, now it's the ring, the baby, the ring.
Well, we know one thing, no matter how long I wait, there will be no baby.
Not now. Back in the day, yes.
Not now. But I think, to really be honest, I think that sometimes you can be so in tune and find your soulmate with someone. But things can take place and things can happen that the timing, it could seem right for you, but it's not right for them.
So do you feel like if they got married earlier, it would have been like break up here, then finally they get back together? Or to me, it looks like maybe they did the right thing that all of, a lot of people should have done. Like, take the break. You're with them, you're in love, you take the break and be with a few other people. Like, I'm not like that. I'm still feeling him. I'm still feeling her. And you get back together, and it's like your aha moment.
Yeah, because
that's what they look like. Aha.
Yeah, like aha. Like, those other women were in front of me. Like, you and I, we get it. We get it together.
And they were probably on the phone a lot and texting a lot throughout the different other relationships.
I don't. One thing. Shout out to Ashanti. Such a lady. Her
She's
mother
so
has done an
classy.
impeccable job.
Ashanti.
You've heard that one little rumor, whatever, somebody had to put some dirt out there about her, but you haven't seen her with a bunch of men. You haven't seen her out here with her name, just out there like that. Like, she's been very reserved.
I've always liked even her as like a performer back in the day. I thought she was very ladylike. She was still very cutesy and New Yorkish, but very ladylike with it.
And that probably made it easier for Nelly to be able to rekindle the relationship with her, because her business wasn't all out in the street.
And I know how she is. I know she is that person.
She's a genuine person that really cares about me, not the namesake of where I was in the business.
Because he's fine and she's fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
They're adorable.
I'm just happy that they were able to find each other, were able to connect again. I'm sure it was difficult for her when he was with the lady that everybody was with, like the refrigerator. I can't think of her name right now.
What? Tell me. I can't remember.
The one that the boxer was with, Floyd Mayweather's girl. I just think of the refrigerator. Everybody's going in and out. I can't think of her name now.
That's hilarious. I need another drink for that one. That was funny.
I'm sure that was hard for her to watch. And sometimes
Who was Nelly with before Ashanti?
What's her name?
Miss Chantel.
She does a lot of TikTok.
Mayweather.
She does a lot of TikTok. Okay. She is like the TikTok queen. But
shoe business now.
She's in the shoe business.
Yeah, gummies under your shoes for cushion.
Oh, okay.
Cushion.
Wow.
Cushion. What cushion?
She needs some cushion now because she doesn't have that cushion that she used to have.
Well, shout out to Nelly and Ashanti.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Big things. I love their beautiful couple. I cannot wait to see their new bundle of joy.
I love seeing pictures of them. I love their smiles. Like, they're so genuine. Like, you can tell, like, they got that aha moment. Like, it's nothing but smiles with them.
Justin Timberlake.
Ooh, that's so corny.
Justin Timberlake.
How much did you have in your system, boo? What? Okay. What? Okay. It was it alcohol? Was it this drug? Was it that? How many drugs was it?
Well, drinking while intoxicated could be, driving while intoxicated can be intoxicated with a lot of things. It could some pills. Is it called Quaalos or Quaalude? I don't even know.
It was a lot of things.
It was a lot of stuff.
It was a lot of things.
And he had just been on a show 2 nights before telling people, everybody get home safe, don't drink and drive. Pop pills, but don't drink and drive. Sniff a lot of coke in the bathroom, but don't drink and drive.
How many drugs did you do, dude? And drink. What is the problem?
So he has a lot of problems right now because Stacey Stewart.
And you got caught.
Yep, and she's the president of Mothers Against Drunk Driving, is on him hard.
Dummy.
And she wants him to use his platform to help others. Like not to deny that something was wrong with him, but to say, you know what, I messed up. Don't do what I did because this really could have been bad for him.
Damn.
You know?
What party was you at? Like,
what party were you at that we were not invited to?
That's a lot.
Because that's some serious get wasted. And all the money some of these celebrities have, why are you driving yourselves?
If you that up there on the upper echelon of the echelons, what are you doing driving?
Unless your driver's partying with you. Now, I have had that happen. I've been out when Lavelle used to be our celebrity driver, and we had a couple of celebrities one night, and we're all having a great time. And so, oh God, it was I don't want to name the celebrities, but it was a couple of comedians, and they said, "Well, where's the driver?" And Tony Rock was one of them. And I said, "I don't know." We find him. He finally comes from the back room. He's getting himself together. We're gonna have to call a cab.
So who was
I said, "You're the driver." We had to get. He was the driver.
Well,
he was the driver.
This wasn't no celebrity time, but that happened to me when I was about 15. I was always the youngest one hanging with the older girls.
Okay.
We were somewhere in Jersey, high school, snowing. It was sleeting. No, it was sleeting. And we were in a part of never been to. Like, it was, to me, it was scary. It was like past New Brunswick somewhere, like past Rutgers. It was a college party. The one girl that has the car, and it was a stick.
Oh, not a stick.
Girl, I had to learn how to drive a stick.
That night.
In the middle of the sleet and snow, on the highway I never drove on. I didn't even have a license yet, but your girl learned how to do it. I got us home safe because everybody in that car was somehow on whatever Justin Timberlake had this past weekend.
Shout out to all the girlfriends from back in the day that were the drivers or that had the car.
I didn't have the car, but I was the driver.
Only one of my girlfriends had a car. She would always get a ticket. I think it was Kelly.
Damn.
Driving then.
Kelly, what's your address?
And
I need your address.
We didn't even have GPS. We didn't have nothing.
We had a payphone with 10
cents. We were lost all the time.
Luckily, you might find a payphone. If not, you figure it out. Just get on somebody's highway or somebody's main street or whatever.
And the worst thing is, me, I want to fall asleep.
No.
She's like, "Are you serious, girl?"
No.
Yeah, I was tired.
No, I was always that.
It was a long drive back from going to these parties in Jersey.
And I couldn't wait to drive because I always wanted to drive because I was that girl who knew how to drive since I was like 12. Anyway.
But you didn't have a real license.
But I didn't have a car or a license.
So, I never wanted to drive.
So that was scary, though. I'm telling you, that was so. Justin, whatever you had is what the girls had back in the 80s. And I had to drive a stick through the sleet and snow to get us home safe back to the hood, which I was so proud of myself.
That could have been really, really bad. Dallas, Texas. You can look this up. So there were some cyclists in Dallas, Texas.
Cyclists, bike riders.
And I don't know if this drinker had what Justin Timberlake had.
Another drunk?
But he decided to run them over with his truck.
No. Come on, angry pants.
But the cyclists are okay. They're okay.
Good.
And they did get him.
Good, because I know a group of people that actually go from state to state. I think they actually are going to countries now. They were in South America, so that's like a big thing now. Especially with Black people. Like, we are having groups of cyclists, men and women. Yeah, it's a big thing. The bikes are expensive.
I can't even ride a bike.
You better learn, girl, because they got some fine men out there doing it.
What
too.
you say?
They have like the special clothes. They got the special sneakers. The bike more than almost as much as like a car. Some of them are like $20,000. These bikes.
Do the cyclists? Do they go like really fast?
Yeah.
So my tricycle is I'm just not gonna cut it.
No.
That's a problem.
But you could be at the end of the thing like, yay, come on, yay, baby, yay.
You made it.
You can do that. But
it's burning here.
That pisses me off because I know quite a few people around the country that actually do that as a sport.
You have to be careful out here now. If you wanted to just hit someone, go in the New York streets where all the people are doing.
Anyone. No, don't do what she said. Don't do what she said. Don't do that. If you that damn angry, go roll around the
You're
damn
that damn angry.
Go hang out with Justin
Timberlake.
Oh, yeah, you'll be happy the next day.
Go hang out with him.
But you'll get caught.
You'll get caught.
So alcohol and a plethora of drugs.
Plethora of drugs.
Dummy.
They don't mix.
Dummy.
Speaking of New York, your girl your girl who used to be on stage with and
Who?
live in color.
Oh, Lele, Lolo.
So she has been spotted in Italy.
Oh, I want to go to Italy.
Without her boo.
Without her boo.
Without her boo.
Look. Wait a minute.
What's in the refrigerator? I don't know.
She might have a new boo.
She better not. Look,
In Italy?
she's with her
Without
girlfriend.
her?
She's with her girlfriends.
She might be a girl's trip.
And it could very well be a girl's trip. I do know that.
I go out on girls trips without my person.
Well, I do all the time. I don't have a person.
So I can go with my friends.
You can, but I guess
on
they
a
thought
girls'
maybe
trip.
he would be. Ben is probably tired. Let me tell you something. J-Lo is a lot to deal with.
Hey,
That's a lot of personality.
he might not be able to keep up with that.
Did you ever see that video where they came from Dunkin' Donuts?
She's a Leo too.
And she was waiting for him to, I guess,
Them
close
Leo,
the car
Leo
door.
chicks are a lot.
She's a handful.
Leo chicks are a lot.
Don't
I know a lot of
don't
Leo
be fooled
friends.
by the. Yeah, no, she's just Jason the Block. I've loved Ben Affleck since The Town.
He's chill.
I loved him through his
He's
alcohol
so
abuse
chill.
too.
Yeah, I think
And his
I think he's the chillest dude.
he is. I would date him
He could get
if he could get it if he wasn't with Jennifer.
He could get it if I wasn't,
Have you ever seen a celebrity?
Side note.
And well, I remember when Mike Tyson had went to jail and everybody was like writing him, and then when Tupac had went away because I was writing at the time. Yeah,
He was sweet.
I don't know what made me think of that, but there's always somebody you want to say, well, I should go visit.
Side note, it was Tupac's birthday, and it was last week. And now that you said that, we should pay respect. Rest in peace, Pop. He was a sweet dude. No matter what y'all heard,
He was very nice.
No matter what y'all heard in the papers
That's
and
right.
the media, he
Real
was
gentleman.
he was gentleman.
And for the people,
for real,
and for the ladies,
he was a gentleman. So
yeah,
he was a gentleman for real. Yeah,
that's for Tupac.
yes.
That's for Tupac because he deserves that. Okay,
He deserves some real flowers.
He deserves real flowers. Who's
And-
not
and-
getting flowers and is still away is R. Kelly. Is anyone gonna? His children come see him on
And his
Greatest
ex-wife.
Hits. No, she's definitely not going to see him.
But she out there bending over and flipping and
Yes,
she
and
can
doing her
still dance
moves.
all over the place, just like that, just like that, with them little jazz heels on. Some little jazz. I couldn't stand those shoes.
She doesn't.
Them jazz shoes, man.
But she's on every reality show that you could think of.
Drea.
Funny. Guess who just paid their last child support payment?
Who? Shout out to them. Last child's for who?
Rose.
Oh boy.
To the crazy baby mama
I didn't drink.
that is making a bunch of money doing appearances in clubs
Goofy.
all over her ranting of gossip of talking about other people. But now she's saying she's going to take him back to court.
What?
Yeah.
What she spent on her money?
Well, you can. I guess she can never have enough.
Oh my gosh. Listen, ladies, you're making it bad for the good ones out here. Chill. What to do.
Yeah.
Like, chill. Think for the future, dudes. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. Because I'm sure she doesn't have her house stocked with water or dry food.
Or canned food.
No, she's not ready. She's not ready for the
we got
for the
We
revolution.
got a lot of stocks of a lot.
I had the best weekend ever.
You did?
Yes.
Start from Friday.
So Friday, I drove to the Orlando Funk Fest.
Shout out to Leo.
Shout out to Leo
Shout
Bennett,
out to
Variety
you, DJ
Entertainment,
Dr.
Doom, all of the people that were there. My special guests from Black Voters Matter. We had a great time. Those
Aw.
ladies, Dee and Cookie. It was great spending time with you. Scarface.
I love Scarface.
CeeLo Green was there.
I love that.
Everybody's
Oh my
just hanging
God.
out. It was the 25th anniversary, and he did not disappoint. I don't know if this young man put his house up to do this show or what happened. Uncle Charlie, to Erykah Badu. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. If
Yeah.
you were not there, you really missed out. Rain
I
or
wasn't
shine.
there.
You need to go back and look at the
I
pictures.
didn't feel so good. I wasn't there.
Well, I took pictures for you. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
And I represent it.
Tracy did too.
I
I'm
represent
sorry,
it.
DJ Dr.
Yeah.
Doom did too.
Well,
He sent me the picture of Erykah Badu.
Oh no!
I was
Did he?
like-
Oh,
I was like, I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
Like,
She's the truth.
She's amazing. Did you look into her eyes? That's what I said to him. He started to laugh.
That's deep. Well, it was just an amazing event. That young man from Right Entertainment, you never disappoint.
Leo Bennett, you're the bomb.
25
You're the
years.
bomb,
Congratulations to you, brother. We celebrate you on for all that you're doing for the culture, for the communities,
Yeah.
for all that you give back. FAMU grad.
Mm.
Shout out to Pat Nix. He's still doing amazing things as well. You brothers are really, you're raising the bar.
I remember when Leo started, he was like, please get me on the radio. I was like, I got you, bro.
And look at you now. And look at you now.
You are, Leo, you get your flowers for real. Like, I know, you get them other ways. I know at your Funk Fest, a lot happens, but just side note, we appreciate you and we think you're the best.
We really, really do. We really do, because you're making memories for people. Yeah. You're making things happen.
People travel to go enjoy, because a lot of these groups are where people wouldn't be able to see them.
A lot of them would not even have a platform again if it was not for Variety Entertainment.
Exactly.
Bringing them back out, the Totals, the 112s. Like, he's keeping all the names alive. Totals from your hometown? Oh, they tore it up too. And then Saturday.
How was Saturday?
Saturday was the movie premiere of Rights of a Father. So shout out to everyone that was there.
Shout
Darcy,
out to Greg
Blue,
her
Junior.
boo-boo baby.
You were amazing. I was filled with happiness. I was just overjoyed to see something that he worked so hard to do. It's really hard to, you dream of things happening, but to actually achieve it and see it come to fruition, it's like, wow, like this is you. And watching him on the big screen, it didn't seem like he was my son. I really felt like I was watching this great movie that was put together by Junior Ashwood. Shout out to you. Until the love scene came up. Then it seemed like he was my son. And I was like, okay, what's happening
Mom
here?
you had to turn the other way. I know you did.
Like, time to get the popcorn, because that was a little too much. But movie is going to be doing big things, come out in August on Tubi or Netflix. I think we'll find out which one.
We love when
just look for it. Just look for that movie coming to a theater near you. And
get my popcorn. Get my popcorn.
We're going to do a watch party here.
I like that.
We're going to watch party here. Yeah.
Snacks. That's so beautiful. I love when our children, it says a lot for us as parents when you feel like your children are fulfilling their wants and needs and their dreams. Like, it really, I don't think people understand how it makes a parent feel.
Starving actors, but it is a good feeling.
And
I found myself not walking around for the first time in 21 years. I did not walk around and say, hi, I'm Monique Blue. Hi, Monique Blue. I was walking around saying, I'm Raymond's mom. The guy that played Raymond. They're like, oh my God, you're Raymond's mom for that movie? Yes, I'm Raymond's mom.
Don't we look alike?
So
that's the thing I have to stop saying.
It was great.
When I'm with my kids. Don't I look
just alike? And my mom flew in for it. His sister flew in for it. Of course, Grant was there with his girlfriend, Danae, and then we had little baby there.
He had great support.
Running around the whole place.
I love that little baby.
All over the place.
He looks like a little baby Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Oh, I love that baby. Oh my God.
But it was a great time, great feeling. And then Sunday, I think that was a day of rest.
A chill day?
It was.
It was a chill day.
Yard work.
That's a chill day.
Yard
work is very.
It is.
It can be grounding. It can be grounding too. It's good for you.
So I've been doing that. I'm really anxious. I know I've been getting on job about getting someone on the show that not just for me, and I know you know how to do this, but that can help people learn to grow from even pots, even if they're in apartments, even if they have a terrace.
We do need someone.
We have to start our own fruits and vegetables. I know this weekend is, what is it, Jai? It's Boots.
Bees, Boots, and Barbecue.
Bees, Boots, and Barbecue. And we have a special guest coming on in the second hour.
Okay.
They're going to be amazed with her. Reminds me of The Secret Lives of Bees. I give you a little tiny hint.
Cute,
but that
cute.
That was a great weekend. And again, like I said, there's representatives from Black Voters Matter.
I like that.
Your vote matters so much. Please go vote. Please. Not just for the presidential election, but your council people.
For where you live.
City taxes, the tax collector's office, the mayors, the police commissioners.
Where you live.
You have so much to say in the counties that you live in and where you're from. But if you're not voting, you're not making a difference, and your voice is unheard.
Okay. I have one more thing. Well, how much time do we have? I'm a little pissed off with.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be able to go. because a lot going on this summer with me and medically. But if I can sneak away, I am going to be appalled if I don't get to see the Wiz. I'm going to be appalled.
You have
I think
to go.
it's only there until August 1st.
Oh.
I need to get to New York to see the Wiz because that's one of my favorite movies. I love plays. I love anything artsy fartsy, especially anything on Broadway, off Broadway. I mean, I would be so upset if I can't see that.
The Wiz is absolutely, I told you for my birthday, it was a phenomenal experience.
I keep seeing the pictures on Instagram. It looks so beautiful.
A little disappointed, and please, Jock, correct me if I'm wrong. I did
say that was
Alicia
dope.
Keys did win that play on Broadway, did win a Tony. And I saw that as well. But I love Alicia Keys, but I don't think the Wiz by far.
Wow.
The Wiz by far.
I did see her performance for the Tony Awards, which was cool. Jay-Z popped out at the awards show and did his little spiel. That song, I'm from New York.
I love that song.
That song's amazing. It gives you a special feeling, especially
it makes you
when
feel
you're
like you're
there.
home. That's like the anthem.
And I remember when it came out, I was actually there that fall, and to hear it in a club.
It makes you feel like
I stood in the middle like I
that's
am
me.
Home. Click your heels 3 times.
That's
I
me.
am
Yeah.
home. It made me feel so good. So to see her perform it is refreshing. Especially she played piano at first.
She's so talented.
And also she is such a lady. Like the way she speaks, the way she holds herself. She's like amazing. I like her a lot. I don't know about her personal life. I don't care. Like
I didn't say anything.
You were about to.
I wasn't. I gave you the look.
You gave me the side eye.
Well, we had a meeting today. I'm trying to curse
you. Gave me the side eye.
I gave you the side eye of
You gave me the side eye.
So I gave you the side eye of I'm glad you like her and I'm glad you think she's just a lady. I'm glad you think I think she's a lady too. Maybe she's not taking anybody's husband anymore.
I knew it.
I think she's a lady too.
Would come out.
2 kids later.
I knew it.
I said I'm work in progress.
But you know what? You never know. That might have been his aha.
Maybe could have.
That might have been their aha moment. What was that song? Remember that song back in the day, Babyface and Pebbles? You never know where love is going to happen. Yeah, you don't know.
Happen,
you never know.
No matter when. Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
It might be the person next door you've known for years, and oh shoot. You don't know. Life is life. Life be life.
Life be lifing.
Life be life.
Life be lifing. And
you don't know.
You're right. I don't know if it's my person I've seen known all my life. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, I think she's dope. And shout out. That's nice she won, but I would agree. Even though I didn't see the Wiz, I still would have picked the
costumes.
I would pick the Wiz. Costumes alone, from the pictures I've seen, the costumes alone, the people that they've had on it, everything looks beautiful. The splendor of it all, like making you feel like the Wiz is coming to life.
Yeah, you felt like you were there again. Like
and
when
I didn't
you saw the movie.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it yet. I just
you have to see
pictures.
It. You have to see it, and you know what else? You can always look at your local theater here, the way they do the symphonies, and they a lot of the Broadway plays.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's
but,
not the same
it still gives you
going to New York and.
Well, at least the ticket price is not the same. Okay.
Yeah, because that is how I saw Wicked when it came.
Wicked was here,
and it was here. It's gonna have a movie now, but I did see it here, and it was good.
I saw The Lion King here.
Luckily, growing up, that's where all of my field trips were. We went to see Broadway plays, so I got to see all the Broadway plays in the 80s. So that was great. But shout out to the Wiz. I want to see you on Broadway now.
We're gonna have to make that happen.
At least one in between treatments and stuff. I need to get.
Can someone send their jet to Florida and just let Kiwi get on the jet? So she's not with all the people. Yes, John and I would like to get on the jet too.
Come on. And Camille, that's it. Just
Camille.
That's it. Because one is in Mashpee, Massachusetts.
At the horse ranch.
At the horse ranch. And Kyrie got like 3 jobs and he just got off a cruise with his girlfriend.
Shout out.
So it'll just be me and Camille.
Do you see that the younger people are having better vacations than we are at
a young age? At a young age.
My son Brent is 21 years of age. His girlfriend is 19 going to 20.
She's adorable.
She is.
She's adorable.
Little Gabrielle Union. They
I
just
think she's so
came
cute.
back from like a 4 or 5 day vacation. And I'm looking like, how do you even budget this? You know how? Well, Mom, you know you're not going to get your rent this month.
That's not funny.
Because it was more
That's
important.
not funny.
Because my girlfriend needed this. It's our anniversary. If I hear another young
Damn.
person say, it's my anniversary, and they do gifts. I mean,
Now you think I
gifts,
feel?
restaurants.
Shout out. I saw somebody.
Was that my kid?
That was at least 3 years ago. I stopped him in the Louis store. Somebody's child, not mine. I was like, get out this store now. You're not buying no chick, no Louis, nothing.
My advice to young men, especially
young men,
is go to a first date with the most beautiful woman that you feel she's the most beautiful woman, and she's this and she's that. She has this many followers.
Nothing wrong with cheesecake.
And go
or Waffle House.
Go in a hoopty.
Hoopty doopty.
Pick her up in a hoopty. And watch her facial expression. Even see if she gets in to go on a date.
See if she does the old school thing. Like you open the door for her. See if she reaches over and unlocks the door for you.
But these new school young ladies, they're like, I'm not getting in that. I thought you had
a what's the car we're about to get for my birthday? G-Wagon.
And you show up in this Ford Focus.
What's wrong with that?
You should do that. Young men, mothers, teach your sons, because if she will still date your son, that's why I really like my son's girlfriend. She's fly. It shouldn't matter about what they drive or what they have or what their mama has or their daddy. Yep. It shouldn't matter about this and what they can have together. If they're in that realm where they're growing together.
Damn. Anniversary.
A whole anniversary.
Get my toes.
Auntie.
That's a whiz on the whiz. Auntie. Oh, I want to see the whiz.
An entire anniversary. So shout out to the young people that can make that happen, regardless of what you have to or cannot do later on. But as long as that young lady's happy during that time. But you know what's cute about that? We, even at our age, that men would just do a little sacrifice.
Yeah, and that's a good,
sacrifices. And it doesn't have to be inexpensive.
I was just telling my friend this yesterday.
You love the beach.
I just said that to my friend yesterday. He was like, well, I was like, no. I said, what's appreciative is back in the day, I appreciate a walk on the beach. Or if you want to go to Martinique or St. Martin, that's fly too.
That's nice too.
But if you take your time out to take me to the beach, walk on the beach, sit on the beach, look at the fucking stars. That's dope.
You heard what she said, Josh? She said, look at the fucking stars.
Was that okay to say, John? That's dope to me. That's so dope. But people have messed it up so bad that they think we need you to get to know you. Like, you have to get to know someone.
And we have to not so much lower our standards, but we have to be.
That's not lower.
We have to be more open. So I'll be honest with you. I had my hairdresser tried to hook me up with her friend that owns the salon.
Did I miss this?
This just happened. No one knew about this.
I missed it.
No, nobody knew.
Okay.
She tried to hook me up with her before the rodeo. Her friend's father. And he was a little older, because I talk so much crap and she watches the podcast.
How much older was he?
Well,
how much older was he?
He didn't look his age from the picture, but he
was he a zaddy? Was he like a zaddy?
He was a zaddy. He was a zaddy. Nice looking man. Looking man. And of course, we didn't get to go on the date because I don't think I'm really ready for that. But when we did speak on the phone, he says, well, where would you like to go? I said, well, you can pick, because I don't want to be, Capitol Grill, Calford, I don't want to be Chop House. I love Maggiano's, right? I said, well, you know what? You go ahead and you pick. I'm pretty much flexible. I'll eat anything. I'm a foodie. And the first thing he picked, I said, no, not that.
What did he pick?
He said Chili's.
Okay, I'm about to throw
He
up.
said Chili's.
Okay, that's one thing. Like,
he said
Chili's tastes nasty. Like, anybody who
Chili's smells nasty when you walk in there.
Like
I'm like, what are they mopping the floor with?
Gross.
What are they mopping the floor with?
That's the one place, like, Chili's or Denny's, don't do it.
And so I had to count to 5 because you've been working on me counting to 5 before I say things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And so I counted to 5, and then I said to him, so I was like, okay, what could be equivalent in that line? And he has money, so they say, like, he's a zaddy.
Chili's is not cute.
No. So I said, well,
smells.
I had to think. And I was like, oh, do you like Longhorn? Now, I like Longhorn. They do have
lamb
chops.
Longhorn they have fun stuff there.
So I said, do you like Longhorn? He said, Longhorn would be great, but the date never happened. It was like me trying to go on the dating app, which I'm too frugal to
We're
pay
not paying for
the $47 a month.
Don't do it.
But your picture will be shown, even they'll see your picture still because you went through half of it.
Okay.
So if you saw my picture and it has my name, I think it has my name. Well, you know me, I could have put an alias out there.
I like that. That's
you did see my name. Just pay the $47 for me. You can cash app it to me under my name,
okay.
and then I'll do it for the month.
Y'all got $47.
And then you'll be able to talk to me.
Y'all got $47. Stop playing.
But I don't want to do Chili's.
No, ew. No, I don't even know kids that like Chili's.
Yeah, I don't want to do. Can you? Yeah, if I try to take my son
Chili's
right now,
is nasty.
if I said, "Hey, family meeting, guys, we're going to go out to eat." Okay, Mom, where are we meeting? Chili's. Okay, is something going on?
Look, I would even went to Waffle House instead of Chili's.
But I'm not a Waffle House person.
Just for fun, like that's even like
people like the Waffle House.
It's kind of nostalgic. It's like a nostalgic, not for us because we like diners growing up, but or pizza. But here, like that's a nostalgic thing for people. Waffle House.
The Waffle House, I know it's like a big thing. People like to come visit, but it just reminds me of I don't know, like
flies.
It reminds me of somebody roaches, that you know in the Tubi movie. Speaking of flies and roaches, I know we only have like 2 minutes left. Speaking of flies and roaches, so I'm at work with Justin, right?
Justin, where are you? What happened to you? You were here the first day.
Justin quit. Okay, Justin quit. He's like, I'm done with the show because I'm busy.
Did we treat you that bad?
He's like, I'm busy and Blue, you're just bossy.
Did we treat you that bad?
So he shows me. I like that bossy. He shows me this clip of this chick that's on IG, right? And she has like over 1,000 followers. She's supposed to be a stripper. She's a beautiful girl when you see her face. And he's laughing. I'm like, well, what's going on? He said, you see how she looks on IG? I said, oh, she's gorgeous. She's nice body, you know, whatever. He's like, well, look at this clip. Her boyfriend took her phone and put the code in and recorded her while she was asleep, right? I can't make this up.
Oh, my God.
And as he's recording her, he's like, yeah, you think you're such a big deal and you're so beautiful. Let me show you she's really living. And as she's laying there, there's like this roach crawling up on the blanket. Then he takes and he goes to the cat food and he moves it around and it's like roaches scattering everything.
Oh my God.
And so he's like, how cute do you think she is now? Well, you guys trying to get with my girl thinking she's the baddest
chick.
That
makes him look stupid. Why he getting exterminated?
It does make, set a bomb off.
You doing other stuff with her in the bed with that roach. Why you ain't helping her?
It's going viral. You could probably look it up. But
that's
then she gets back on IG later on that afternoon and she's live, right? So, you know, I'm like, Justin, let me see, because I don't, you know, just let me see what she's talking about. He's like, oh, she's going in. And she's like, so she's putting on her lipstick and everything, and she's putting her makeup on. The roach didn't pop up. She was in the car, so it must be safe in the car. And she's like, I thought that was really funny. I don't care because I get paid every time all of you look at IG. So shout out to him and shout out to the roaches because now I'm famous.
Oh my God.
This is the generation that we're living in.
And she's okay with that.
She's like, and I'm okay with I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm still getting my bag. Baby, if you're getting your bag, I'm going to need you.
I need you to call
Terminex.
A bug out service, somebody. Go get some bombs, get the carpet out of there.
But is this the generation that we're dealing with? It's more important to go get your Louis bag, go have your stack of money, hang out with your girls and drink, let me have a Casamigo margarita, but go home to roaches.
That's disgusting.
Go home to roaches.
And that's how we feel about Chili's, people.
That's how I feel about So just bring it back in before we cut off.
Do not offer to take her to
I don't want to go to Chili's. I don't want to go to Chili's, Mom.
We don't do that.
I don't want to go to Chili's.
We don't do that. Shout out to, we never got to play this game yet. Can we get a few people to play some games like this one day?
What's the name of the game?
Dirty, nasty, filthy.
Filthy. Like my girl with the roaches and the dog food.
Dirty, nasty. We want to play this game one day, so
please. And we may start now because our guest is late. And I know we have to go. I know we have to log off to get back on for IG, but we're staying on. So we'll see all of you that's on IG. We'll see you on the next lap. But I don't. If you need pest control, okay. I was so upset with this. I'm like, this
if you can get the damn bag, get some. Pest control.
Like, why do you have a cat or a pet if you?
My cats killed. Well, they would kill rats.
Maybe she has the cat to keep the mice out.
But then what about the roaches?
She needs to get a bomb for that. But what scares me is, so what if my son's like, Mom, I'm bringing home this beautiful woman and I'm in love, and she ends up being the roach girl?
Oh. What if she, comes and she has like a bag with her and she opens up her bag and roaches get out and That would be disgusting. That's my fear. Like someone coming to your house that has nasty stuff in their suitcase.
And then, well, that's how people catch bed bugs. But I will give this young lady a tip. I don't know her name, otherwise I'd say it because I don't care. I'm going to give you a tip. If you want someone to pay you and endorse you, you should be contacting a pest control, then show the clip, then show a picture of you,
with the
and be like,
crawling on your head.
yeah, and then be like, now look at me now, thanks to Terminax or Bugman or
great
whatever
advice.
it is. That's
whatever
good, right?
your name is. And shout out to her corny ass boyfriend. That was petty.
Well, she needs to leave him alone because he should be helping
Why is he
with that.
not cleaning up with her?
But young man, I'm going to tell you this before I don't say anything else. If the roaches are there and she's just dirty,
Ooh, what else is dirty?
the coochie is.
Oh, nasty. Ew, y'all nasty. That's how y'all do nowadays?
Get it together, young woman.
Ew.
Get it together. Get it together, as my mother would say when I was younger, and I'd be trying to be fly or something. She's like,
right over there.
she'd be like, you're so busy trying to be out there finger popping,
That's what
hip popping.
That's what she do.
And I was like, I don't think you should say finger popping. Whatever.
She's on the other
Whatever.
She's on the other
Yeah,
room.
she's okay. She's in the kitchen with the chef. She's okay.
She's gonna get you.
Your parents ever say, what does that mean?
My grandmother got a mouth. She about to be 95. She got a mouth for real. But I love her.
Grandmothers just
She
say
got a mouth for real. But
whatever
you know
they
what?
want to say. I tell you,
She's
shout out to
the
my
mom.
grandma.
That's my
Willie.
girl.
I will never forget. It was some years ago.
Single,
No, I wasn't single. I was
No.
dating a guy. And the guy went through my phone and saw a text from
Don't
another
go
guy.
through people's phones. None of y'all.
Stop. And my grandmother said to him, so you was looking through Nikki's phone, huh? He said, yes. And she said, what did you find? She said, something's going on with her and this guy. And he's crying. And she says, well, that's what you get. When you look for shit, you find shit.
Exactly.
Now take me to Winn-Dixie.
Take me to Winn-Dixie now. That's cool. Yeah, don't go through.
Don't look for
phone.
things.
Don't
look for things.
and women either. Don't do that. That's corny.
I don't know. If I knew some people's codes, I probably would still look because sometimes, I think. Well, it's different. It's different.
I did once.
It's
and
different
that
if you're
wasn't
looking.
I did once, and that's when
And everything comes out. Say, here's the fan.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna use it, if you're gonna look, but then you're not going to say anything, but at least you just want to know for your own whatever, then cool. But if you're gonna look and then you're gonna like go blow up, NASA or whatever the case may be, a nuclear war, then that's a problem because you did all of that for what? For what?
For what, people?
But sometimes as women, we look because we just want some type of answer before making one up in our crazy head.
Don't let us get here.
Because here is,
Don't
you
let
went to
us get
South
there.
America to go meet a woman chain online, and then
don't
you travel back with an ounce of cocaine, and
No.
then you was in Colombia,
I know someone.
and then you was with the Roach Girl.
Roach Girl. No.
I just made that
I
up.
love how that came back to Roach Girl.
Yeah.
Roach Girl, clean your house, boo.
I'm like a regular comedian. Speaking of, she will be
her.
doing autograph signing and signing books. The BestTea Show will be in the house for Tiffany Haddish on the side of the stage. I don't know if we're going to get a book. Shout out to Minty
And
Pollack.
then we can put it right here. We can put the book right here.
Oh, that'd be great. And speaking of books, Bevy Smith, please, do I need to send you this book back? I need you to sign this book because we keep you on the BestTea platform.
We appreciate you.
We don't take you off, girlfriend from Harlem.
We appreciate you.
I keep you with me.
We
just like if we was
appreciate
back at the party with Miguel. So
we appreciate you, boo.
Get us some autograph, something that says Bevy, so we can show off.
And we even love your name. It just
shout out to you and all your on Juneteenth. Shout out to Bevy Smith on all her accomplishments.
Yeah, I really,
everything that she does.
I really appreciate. I just love her demeanor.
Her spirit is amazing.
Her demeanor is great. Yeah, I really like her. Yeah,
cool chicks.
Cool chicks dig other cool chicks.
Don't say that because then we can get a shirt and then we can
Okay,
that'd be so cool.
Okay.
I like that. I like
doing that because it's fun. We still want our own horn.
And if I like to toot my own horn.
Toot toot.
So, and if you're enjoying the show and you want to be a sponsor, please contact us. The link is below. Not only that, if you want to come on the show, if you have something that you want to talk about, you want to express, we're so welcome to having guests on.
We love because sometimes we don't even know who you are in the city, or even if you're not in the city, you're in town
and you want to be virtual.
Showcase everything or virtual. You want to showcase. We all like to know about each other, so We all like to know about all your Black businesses. We like to know, just like everyone else you want to know.
And so let's get into our second hour.
Okay.
Well, no, we can't get into all of that, y'all. Okay, can't do all of that just yet.
No.
But yes, by all means, I have somebody, I have an artist, in we may add this to the show if you come to a meeting, you say you want to. They're sending me music now. I'm not trying to be funny.
That's fun.
We can play the music.
That's fun.
And then we can have you decide.
Because actually, I
used to do that with God.
Me and G Wiz used to sit in the
It
office.
used to be for record day when they
Yes, me and G Wiz used to sit there and yes or no. Yeah, what do you think, Kiwi? Yes or no? I picked all the good yeses and they all became hits. So I would have been a great A&R. Yes. Everything I said yes to became hits.
Not too late to be a great A&R. Speaking of
do
music,
they still have that good?
They do.
Is it still okay?
They do. Shout out to Cannon. They do.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Cannon is still around. God, Cannon is doing her thing.
Okay, dope.
She is doing her thing. Still.
I used to pick all of it. Were all hits.
Well, speaking of music, this is something that I think we were going to say for next week. I'm not really sure. I don't remember because we talked about it last week, and then we didn't talk about it. But we are looking for a theme song.
We are looking for a theme song.
And with that theme song, we will give you 100 free commercials in whatever city you're in streaming. So we need a good best.
We need to really, really like the song.
We need a theme song. Something that describes us, sexy, crazy, cool. Oh, that's TLC, so that can't be TLC.
But you guys have to watch to see how we, get our vibe, catch our vibe, and do a quick, cool little theme song. We gotta really like it.
So you know me, who's one of my favorite artists. So I like a little. So you can have like two parts to like two different bars. So I like a little merry rhythm going.
Yeah, well.
You want what? Do you want your rapper to be like Andre 3000 come in?
3000 or Nas.
3000
or Nas.
So we can kind of mix it up.
Yeah, either one of that, like 3000 or Nas ish type of vibe is my thing.
Or like a Method Man, Mary combo, something
like
cool
that,
like that.
That's hot.
And we'll have you come perform it here and at the next event that we do.
How many commercials?
100.
100 commercials.
100.
Get it together, people.
And you'll be on all the social media as well.
All these wonderful musicians and up and coming artists and producers out there, we need that would really be
right?
That would really elevate. That would
normally I would be the person I want to sing it, I want to write it, I want to play it, but
me.
That's right. But Josh said no.
Me,
Josh said no. We're gonna need someone else to.
No, I really like that, like a Maryish and Method Man type song. But yes, I dig that.
Oh my goodness, is the chef ready already?
With lemon.
Chef, what do you have today? Chef, happy Juneteenth to you.
Happy Juneteenth.
Black man doing big things and doing your own business.
Well, hold on, I got one more thing.
Okay.
Well, looks good.
John, do you see this here?
Look at that asparagus.
Wait a minute, I have to take a picture.
Look at my beautiful.
So the great thing about being a guest is that we have
a picture
the
of mine too, because I don't know where my
Chef Phantom. And he is the celebrity chef. We're not just saying that he is.
He is a celebrity chef. This
is
so. It
smells. So
yummy
we don't want to touch it until you tell us exactly what it is.
So.
Oh my! Is that what Tank had on his lamb?
Yes. It is.
The Tank.
The Tank himself.
Please eat me. Please eat me. What do we have?
That sounds like Tank would say that.
He would. He definitely would.
He would say that.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
So I'm gonna start off with you being the fact that you don't eat meat.
Look at that.
It smells good too.
Thank you so much. So I started you off with a lemon and asparagus linguine. I sauteed your asparagus and I made a nice lemon sauce to go with it to complement it. Not too heavy and not too tanky, but it's just that right there, just that.
It smells.
Right
I can't wait. And the asparagus look like they're perfect, they're not gonna be stringy. They're middle where they still crunch.
That heavy crunch.
Oh, chef, I can't wait.
Oh, wow, okay. I'm so taken.
And then for you,
yes,
you have a Cajun Creole crab meat and shrimp linguine with the asparagus tips in there, followed with the lamb chops here with the signature blueberry cognac sauce that no
Blueberry
one else has had.
cognac.
No one else has had.
Let me just try a blueberry. Put a blueberry on my. I just want to try that.
This is
that
the
sounds
famous
so
sauce
cute.
that this is his celebrity sauce.
That sounds so
The
good.
chef is,
Oh shit!
Hold on,
She
I
got
can
the
grab you some.
blueberry.
Okay, I'm
I can
sorry.
grab you some.
She got it. She'll get it.
Wait,
This
he is
is so
known for, oh
good.
my God, okay. Well,
So that's Tank's dish right
that's
there.
Tank. So Tank, this is one of the dishes that
Tank, she has your dish.
the chef makes on the road for Tank, the singer, and with every meal he said before, he makes him lamb chops, and he makes a special sauce for him.
That's
So I
my
am
gosh.
like, I'm excited.
That's so sweet.
I'm so
That's
excited.
so sweet. Sweet. Thank you.
Oh my
Chef.
goodness, I'm so excited. And what was your drink today?
My drink of choice today was Tito's and pineapple juice for today.
Tito's and pineapple is amazing.
Pineapple is amazing.
And look how
especially
piping hot it is. I'm not going to eat on camera. I do want to taste it. I want everyone to
We
see.
can't taste it. Can I have my fork, Chef? Thank you. This
Mm.
sauce is really good too.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna taste mine.
I don't know how you do
Taste
this.
my asparagus first.
John,
Oh my!
this is amazing. And I want everyone to know you made this in all of what?
15 minutes.
And everything is perfect. Perfect. And you left me the lemon, because you don't even know me like that, and I love lemons.
Well,
I
I think you
love
wanted to just put a little extra squeeze on that.
Extra
Yeah.
squeeze.
Extra squeeze. Chef, you're dope. You're dope.
Chef, please tell everybody. Because I know last week you weren't here for Father's Day because you did a special private dinner. He's available for private dinners
Tell everybody again, Chef,
when he's not on tour.
everything about you.
Talk to the people.
Yeah, so for those who know me, yes, I am the infamous Chef Man. Currently, I'm on tour right now with Tank, Kerry Hilson, and Carl Thomas. It's the R&B Money tour. And but I guess I am available to do private dinners, birthday parties, the whole nine. So when I'm not on the road, but book ahead because I get called quite frequently to go on the road. So you can follow me on Instagram, Chef Phantom, the number 3SC. On Facebook, it's Chef Phantom McClendon. And just get at me. I do anything and everything from steaks to lobsters, seafood, you name it, I can do it. Vegan dishes, pescatarians, I do it all. I'm a one-stop shop.
Thank you, Chef.
I feel like I'm being so rude right now.
It's so good. We can't stop eating. This is so good.
Is there any chance that you could just give me a knife? I just want to taste this lamb before I turn this back over to you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Again, that Chef Phantom was so blessed that
That was so beautiful.
he has come on the show as our.
Look how these asparagus are just
Listen,
crunching. Oh my gosh.
this reminds me of our first episode ever.
Remember that?
Was Valentine's Day.
February 14th.
Oh my God.
We
It
were
was
so
so
hungry.
funny.
And
We were so hungry. Everyone was hungry. We ordered live food from Maggiano's. What's from Maggiano's?
Maggiano's. Camille
Had-
ordered it for us.
Had a couple of drinks.
We had
We were
fun.
very happy.
We had on hot
We were
pink
very
We had on
happy
hot
that day.
with high heels.
And we just really enjoyed our Valentine's Day. And one thing, it's funny that we're talking about this now because that's how you should feel all the time.
Yeah.
You should feel your best and just be happy.
Love you. So amazing.
Thank you.
John, I feel so bad that is this a special knife?
Yes, that's my personal knife.
Oh, it's pretty. What is that? Tiger's eye? What is that on the end of that knife?
It's marble.
It's
This
marble.
is marble? Oh, what? Let me just cut this right here with the sauce.
I'm crunching. I'm sorry if you hear me
I'm
crunching.
sorry
people.
too. Immediately.
It looks like it just, wow. She has Tank's dish.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm a
Tank's
part of
dish.
Tank.
Please eat me.
I feel like I'm eating him right now.
Ooh. Ooh, he would like that.
And he tastes really good. He tastes so good, I'm going back for more.
That knife is no joke.
This knife is everything. Do you give him this knife also?
Oh, Tank has his own.
He has his own
He's like a Mayweather. Really?
He has his own color.
What?
Okay, that's cool.
Is it gold?
It's not gold, but he has his own special.
I used to be like that. I used to carry around my own turquoise pen and pencil set.
I just carry around whatever plasticware I can take from restaurants now.
Yeah.
Just keep it
Why
in my
not
bag.
pile it up?
My grandmother's taught me well.
Pile it
I'm
up.
going to save the rest of this for later. Again, everyone, Chef Phantom, this is truly, truly amazing. It's such a treat on Juneteenth. So how was your Juneteenth? Tell us a little bit about what Juneteenth means to you.
Thank you so much.
Juneteenth for me it's a relatively special day because for people to find out 2 years later that they was free 2 years ago.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
2 years. Yeah, 2 years
Yeah.
prior. That in a sense is like monumental. You know what I'm saying? And for me to be quote unquote born free, and to be able to and didn't know, and not only that, I'm able to do whatever it is that I want to do, however I want to do, go wherever I want to go with no judgment, no anything. We have to thank our forefathers for that right.
Been through a lot.
Because they fought hard for us to even be sitting here talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we sometimes, I look at stuff like we in society nowadays take what we have now for granted compared to what the people had back then. You know what I'm saying? So, think about it 400 years ago, if modern technology existed 400 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
will we be the same
Right.
now as we would if they were able to, be developed and have those things? You know what I'm saying? We're so far advanced and to now know that type of knowledge, because I didn't know nothing about a Juneteenth until a couple of years ago.
Not even growing up, like we weren't taught that in schools per
Never.
se,
Yeah.
and it was never a day off either. Like everything was closed today.
Mm-hmm.
Everything normal, like school, the school district.
Right. Yeah.
That's not what we had growing up.
Did you realize that they took away Columbus Day for Juneteenth? And did you know why?
No, I didn't know that. Did that.
So we don't have them. Remember, that's what we had going
On,
to school. It was
on
always off.
10th, either 10th or 11th, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was a holiday for
it
us.
was a holiday.
Well, this is why they want the history books out of the schools. They found out that
Wow.
Columbus had arred.
Hell, he
The
arred a
Indians.
lot. He arred. He big time
He
arred.
arred. See, are you proud of me, Ja? He arred the Indians.
She
He was
pat on
raping.
her shoulder, pat, pat, pat.
He was arring the women, the
Mhm.
Indian women.
He definitely
And
was.
so when that was discovered, and that they're getting, they have their plantations, they have so much that they're getting back now.
They knew that,
Preparation,
though.
but
They
we're
knew
not,
that.
of
They just
course.
didn't want us to know.
Well, it got out. It got out until they got them down.
Mm-hmm.
What you
and-
do in the dark?
It comes to light
Boom.
400 years later.
Damn.
And basically that was kind of like the switch swap. Like, we're not going to give everyone too many days off. And some people still had to work today. But of course they're going to still acknowledge that they're not going to take away their 4th of July, their independence.
Mhm.
But do you ever wonder what it was like as far as not being free for people that were in other countries, like in China?
Wow.
We don't hear about and didn't learn about in history books, like what was going on in China, what was going on in Russia then? Like, were there some of the same, were we mirrored the same? Did they have a certain nationality that was different from if I'm
That's the problem.
Japan-
That's the problem. We
Japanese,
weren't taught real world history.
Mhm.
That's the big problem now. Now they're offering for high schools either you can do world history or Black history. Like
Wow.
Why separate the two?
why separate? Why isn't it all inclusive? And why is it only a high school credit if you take Black history?
really?
Right. Yeah.
Really?
But we should know everything. Like, you're right. Like, I thought about that, but what do we know what happened in China? Like, we should know everybody's significant days, and we don't know. We don't know. On our calendar, it just says 4th of July, Christmas, but,
We know when Yom Kippur is.
well, we do, especially up north. That
Yeah.
we knew. 'Cause
We were
had
so
those-
happy to get those
we had
holidays
days
off.
too.
Right.
We had the Jewish holidays off.
Oh, we were like, yes.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that was, but you don't know the worldwide, like what other people really went through, and I think that's a big thing. That was good you mentioned that. We don't know.
Well, you got to think about it too. In a lot of countries, they go by dictatorship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but in some of those countries like China and India, things, they have a very low crime rate
They do.
because
What's wrong with America?
we're the land of the free.
We're
Just
the land, we're
wilding.
too free.
Just out here
Yeah.
wilding.
Yeah, but like even with other countries, like like, and I lived over there in those countries before. Like, if you steal something,
Yeah.
like let's say I stole something, and you and I were together, and I didn't have the money to pay for whatever it is that I stole, they will lock you up.
Oh.
Wow.
Mm.
Because you my wife, so they're gonna hold you until I'm able to pay that debt for what I stole.
Imagine if he didn't like his wife, like she's never
She
getting
can
out.
stay there.
Right.
He's like, I don't like her anyway.
I'll get me a new chick.
And they
Oh
even
my
and it
gosh.
even goes as far as they'll lock you and your children up.
Wow. So we better not act up out there.
Well, you know,
We need to implement some of that here.
that makes a lot of sense, and I'm not trying to be funny. I know we talk a lot about Biden letting so many people come into the country, and now we're really paying for it because there's extra added crime on top of the crime we already had.
Ooh.
Like even the people that were committing the crimes are already living here in the projects and everywhere else. Are like, hey, like
Whoa,
now,
whoa,
like we
whoa,
can't
whoa.
get done. We need to get done because now y'all are coming in with the Mexican gangs or the other different gangs that are coming
Disgusting
in.
stuff that you told me
It's bad. We talked about it in the
Wow.
beginning of the show. But when you think about us being the land of the free and everybody wants to come to America to be free, maybe there's a reason why so many of those other countries have such a dictatorship where they're at, because they know that if they don't, the things that people are coming over here now to America doing would be a regular thing all the time.
Like even
The R's and the crime.
But did y'all see when Louisiana passed the law that if you commit like the R,
Mm-hmm.
and not only if you commit the R, but if you commit child R,
Mm-hmm.
Louisiana just passed a law that you could be castrated.
You know what? I'm not mad at that.
I'm
not mad at that.
Yeah.
I agree.
But guess what though? That's been going on over in other countries for centuries.
Yeah, it has been. I'm not mad at that.
If you commit that type of act, they castrate you.
I don't understand what on earth could make someone want to do that, especially to a child. Like, what on earth makes you? What evil is like ticket? You've got that over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's up? What's up with that?
That means they don't have the sensible one. They just got this one. This one's like
they
this.
don't have
This one's taking over. This is doing this. This is like
one
tambourine.
Shake a tambourine.
Taking everything over. Yeah.
So
it's all over.
So like even for us, like Juneteenth is very special to us, but for me it's like, yes, we should celebrate, but celebrate in a way to where it's understandable. It's not a Juneteenth is
Understanding it.
Overstanding
it.
Overstanding it. Like, this is not, for me, it's like, this is not a day to party.
It's not playtime. Right.
And that's what we tend to do. We tend to take every holiday and turn it into
a domino
some type of
game.
party. Yeah, domino, spades, music.
Like that's just me now. I'm just only one
person. It's okay, but that's we want you to speak your truth.
Feel that. No.
But, I feel like that's a day for you. That should be a day for you to like really sit, reflect, like even teach your children the true meaning behind it, even if you ain't educated on it.
Learn.
You can all get educated.
Google it. Get a book
together. You know what I'm saying? So but everybody has their own way of thinking, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I just feel like certain things don't deserve a party.
Right.
Wow, you're getting deep.
We need to. I think that's what was taken out of everything. Like everything out of schools that were taken out. Now we're not even doing at home. Like no one's teaching at home either. Like what is this day really meant for? What can we learn from it? How can we better ourselves for any of these days? Like when you sit down and think about it, we do what they tell us to do.
Yeah.
Christmas, you buy presents. Is it really Easter, you buy
I don't celebrate Christmas.
I'm just saying, like all these different days, we're just.
Well, you celebrate your birthday.
Your birthday, I got you.
Okay.
I got you on your birthday.
I got you.
But I'm just saying, like we don't really sit and think about what everything is really meant.
If you really look at it, every major holiday requires you to spend money.
All of them.
They're man-made holidays. Think about it.
All of them.
You want to know why Christmas is so big? Right. Because Coca-Cola created Christmas.
No.
Yes.
Coca-Cola.
Did you know that? You can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coca-Cola created Christmas. 125 years ago, Coca-Cola created Christmas. Why you think Coca-Cola Santa Claus.
I
Red,
can't get my phone
white.
because I can't Google my phone because someone confiscated my phone because they say I look at my
Wait a
phone.
minute,
source. I would sit
Coca-Cola.
there and Google that right
Why do
now.
you think that Christmas is the number one biggest celebrated holiday in America?
Damn.
So Coca-Cola, don't
Red
anybody
suit,
call me
red
blonde because I'm wearing blonde. Coca-Cola created this just to sell a lot of soda.
To sell products. It's for you to spend money. Think about it.
Wow, reserves.
Christmas is the only time of the year where you go above and beyond.
Mess up your whole credit.
You mess up everything to give someone to show your affection to them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I didn't want that one.
I wanted the green one.
Where'd you get this from?
I don't
See
want
what I'm saying?
that color.
That's how it's celebrated. But Coca-Cola, why do you think that the Coca-Cola commercials and Christmas and Santa Claus is
Right.
always played together?
And he's like the fattest, most juiciest Santa Claus with the whitest beard and
I
drinking Coca-Cola.
I will tell you that I never really thought about it in that light or that sense. I will also say that that's sad because some of us place so much on, and I'm guilty of it. I am guilty of it, of someone not spending the holidays with us or on what they didn't or did buy us or how much thought they put into it. And I always say, well, hey, it's every year. Like, why do you wait till the last minute to even get a gift? And but it's all based on
money.
Correct.
Money.
That's all it is.
And we get so wound up and so upset. We have breakups over holidays.
The money.
Yeah, the money.
Dang on. Well, here's the thing. We weren't taught none of that growing up. People were not taught any of that growing up. It was like I said, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what your parents did. Now this is what you do. No one actually knows the background of anything anymore.
Yeah.
That's why Juneteenth, now that it's national now, people should sit down and really realize what
Correct.
it is. Teach each
Mr.
other.
Rogers, someone's at the door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like Mr. Rogers.
Like, this is a beautiful day in
I
the
used to
neighborhood.
love watching Mr. Rogers. He was so calming and peaceful. But yeah, side note, we should really sit down.
I never thought about
We
that.
should
Thank
really
you
sit
for
down and break
thank you
that
for that.
down.
That's why, like, for me, like, I don't.
But you're wearing that red, aren't you?
That's my favorite color.
Red is fly. The red is fly. The red is fly.
That's just my favorite color. But from the standpoint of it, though, like, your birthday, I got you.
Birthday, yeah, we should
We'll
celebrate being here. And
I celebrate you being here, but me going out spending thousands and thousands of dollars
on a holiday
for one day, just to show you one day that I care. What about the other 364 days that I did?
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. That's something to think about.
Listen,
you're going to Google this as soon as you can have your phone back after the show. That's one.
As soon as Mom lets me have my phone back, I will.
That's one.
I will.
And we're going to. Well, I've already tried to look at the holidays in a different light. I started
that with Easter.
The traveling and all that. Like, let's do something different. Let's give back. Let's do more. And a lot of families don't do that. There was a time when we could not even have Thanksgiving dinner when I was raising my sons, unless we took sandwiches with my neighbor, Attorney Dexter Davis, and his sons downtown to feed the homeless first. Right. He wasn't touching anything
until you help someone else.
They couldn't get up and have a turkey dinner and all this other stuff.
But think about this here, though. Think about this. When is the most time people feed the homeless?
During the holidays.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you feel as if though they don't have no one.
They got food
every
nothing,
day. But they eat every day.
Every day they're lined up because I see them every morning. They're lined up every morning getting food.
But people feel as if though Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two best days to go and give back.
Well, I figured that that's the time for me when people wanted and needed to feel loved. And I think for me, it wasn't even that. I think it's because I'm so appreciative and grateful that I have, a family to sit down and eat with, or I have whatever little gift the kids may have made or card that someone is showing me that they love me. Then I want to show. I don't love them.
I heard some champagne
I don't love them, but I care about the homeless. I care about the people that are in the street. But I want to show them that, hey, I care about you. I don't want to say, hey, I love you, but I Christian love.
Yeah, because Charlie Griffin.
Charlie Griffin was in our audience last week for Father's Day. That's crazy.
My son used to help him feed the homeless.
And we're feeding the homeless this Saturday with Charlie Griffin.
He does that every Saturday out of his own pocket.
We will be there this Saturday. And Chef, if you're in town, definitely please be there with us.
No, I won't be there this
Okay.
Saturday. Well,
Chop that up.
I'm on the because this is the last week of the R&B Money tour.
Okay,
Because she gotta make sure Tank has that lamb with
that's
the
right.
blueberry.
That's right.
Yum yum.
Well, see now. Here's the thing. Blue got a sauce the last time that Tank just got.
And what did he say about that sauce? Because we just used that sauce. We used every bit of it, and we just made something else with it recently. We had it in fish. We put it in everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he said that the blueberry cognac and the peach bourbon glaze is like neck and neck.
Wow, that's some good stuff.
Well, Chef, it's always the greatest pleasure to have you on the show. Please stick around.
I will.
And of course, help yourself to change your drink up to some champagne.
Yeah. I just heard the bottle popping.
I heard it too.
And we have our next guest that's coming in.
Thank you, Chef.
So,
no,
we love you.
You know I'm gonna come with something funky next.
Well,
we like funky. We like good funky, as long as it's not.
Well, you know, next week is Kira's birthday.
That's true. Oh, I got the eyes. Okay.
You saw that there? I saw you give those eyes.
Okay, Chef.
All right,
I
Kira.
like food. Okay.
Do you want to introduce our next guest?
Our next guest, come on in, sweetie. Introduce yourself. Let us know about Roxy, our esthetician. Come on in with her drink.
And everybody coming here looking like Sierra. Cheers to you.
Let me get my
drink.
Hi, baby.
How are you guys? Beautiful. What's great? We're so happy that you're here.
Introduce your beautiful self to everyone.
My name is Roxy. I own Nirvana Moon Aesthetics, and we love skin and skin and skin.
Oh,
shout out! You know, someone mentioned something today, and I'm sure you know who it is, Moochie.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked back at my messages. I said, I need to invite the baby.
Because
you're not the baby anymore. She's a grown, beautiful woman.
Look,
you are my baby. But I would like to, I want everyone to know about all the wonderful things you do with your business, your Black-owned business. Beautiful Black-owned business.
And where you're located, give us everything. Give us all the tea about it.
Okay. So
Instagram everything from start to finish.
My name is Roxy. I own Nirvana Moon Aesthetics. I'm located in Bay Meadows, in that area. My address is located in the bio, but it's in Bay Meadows. I specialize in skin corrective treatments, but I also do body waxing, lashes, all the things. And brows, brow tinting, brow waxing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Just all the things
beautify.
Mm-hmm.
All the natural beautify.
Oh yeah.
What made you want to start this business?
So it started a few years ago when I worked in dermatology. I worked in dermatology for 4 years, and I didn't realize how ignorant, or I don't want to say brainwashed, just lack of education that people of color had on skin. You know, skin cancer. It's crazy. You know, we've been conditioned to think that you don't need to wear sunscreen. You black don't crack, or black, you know, and to see so many people come in and out of that location. Skin cancer, like melanoma.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend from high school pass away from it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she, you know, we have no clue that that's how that goes. So that really, in helping the doctor remove skin cancers and see the skin change and expand and just do all kinds of things. It was, and I love learning. So that's how it started.
We're always learning.
I love it.
You just taught us something.
I know.
Yeah, because I didn't know that I know we have a rapid number when it comes to African American women for breast cancer, but I never imagined that we would have to do with skin cancer as well.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing with how the skin cancer works, how I've seen it with Black people of color, a mole. Let's say you're born with a mole and you go into the sun. You don't wear sunscreen. The sun can change the cells of that mole, and that's how it turns into skin cancer. No sunscreen. That's how.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, melanoma to be specific.
Oh
and that's the
goodness.
most. That's the worst one. It gets into the bloodstream and it can, boom, just like that.
Just that fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just that fast. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you've been doing this for how long?
Well, I've been an esthetician for 2 years, but I've been doing this skincare even before dermatology. It's been a minute, maybe 12 years.
Well, you look like you just graduated from high school.
You
I
said
know, my baby's so
Oh, yeah. I'm
beautiful.
like, okay.
no. I love skin, so I'm doing what I need to preserve. Okay?
On yourself,
Well,
too.
you look
Preserve.
We like that.
inside
We-
and out.
Always want to go to someone who does hair or like what you're doing to make sure if they look good, I want to feel good because they look good. You know what I mean? You don't want to go to someone that looks like, oh, I just rolled out of bed.
And
Yeah.
I've
I
seen
don't care
that.
about myself.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
No.
And I tell my clients, I say, hey, if nothing else, if you're not doing this for nothing else, do it for the vanity. You want to look good.
Yeah.
I like it. I love it. Like I and a lot of people do. They do. I promise you, they do. When they get to a certain spot, then all the moles and the skin starts changing, and they look in the mirror and they don't recognize who they are.
Wow.
And then you have to get them to build back their self-esteem all over again.
Every
Wow.
day.
And pull that beauty back
Every
out.
day.
Yeah.
And also too, there's so many women that I didn't even know this until I got into it on my own, that don't know how to properly take care of themselves, let alone skin. I mean,
Wow.
from not just washing, but exfoliating.
Those are
It's
some of the health tips that
crazy.
aren't that's another thing that's not taught. What do you learn in school if your parents don't teach you? You learn about health, you learn about, how your body changes, but they don't tell you what you can do to preserve it or to help it.
Yeah.
They don't teach you.
It's-
And a lot of
Crazy.
times they don't know. Your parents don't always
They
know,
don't know.
depending on how
That's
you
what my
grow up or
clients say. Oh,
where.
my mom never taught me how to do this. My mom never taught me how to do that. So they come to me, and I'm literally, it seems like a lot because it's something you've never done before. So I'm giving them like, you do this, you do this. You got to do 3 steps when you wash, and you got to do 4 steps when you do your face.
Yeah.
And they feel overwhelmed because it's new to them. But it's like, but this is what you should have been doing. This is what it takes.
Is that your favorite thing, teaching people what to do?
I do.
Oh.
I do. I really do like it. I do.
Like-
I love it actually. My goal is I want to in the next year start like a program where I'm helping young girls not only groom themselves, but I mean properly take care of themselves,
Right.
even mentally. Because mentally, even if you take care of yourself, baby, it's gonna show all over the body. Your body break down. But just even mentally, how to take care of yourself, how to eat, how to feed yourself, how to decompress, how to just deal with the world.
Send out.
Then let's do the skin and all the things. But yeah.
So do you see more women, men now, or it's like a mixture? Because I know my oldest son, he gets these facials and he's like so into his skin.
Yeah.
And he had eczema when he was a little boy, really bad.
Yeah, men. The term metrosexual. That nobody says anymore. You ever notice that?
I know.
I haven't heard it lately.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, because men are really starting to get on to I
Take
should be
care of
taking care of
themselves.
myself too.
They should.
And then also women are looking at them like, you shouldn't be looking crusty.
Right. We don't want to see crusty guys.
I don't want it.
I think it's great when a man takes care of themselves because you want to look at somebody and say you need some cocoa butter on.
Please.
No, baby, you should have did that already.
Mhm.
Like get out the shower, groom yourself.
Exfoliate. Learn how to buy new underwear at least.
Girl.
Buy some towels. Get a towel.
Girl,
The bare minimum, but the bar is moving up for us to what we require. And so now men are I am seeing it where they're
picking up the pace.
Yeah. Oh,
So do you have a lot of men clientele or is it more women?
It's more women, of course.
Okay.
But my men clientele is definitely picking up.
Oh wow.
For sure.
Okay, what's your favorite special to do? Like facials, waxing. What's your favorite?
My favorite would be my dermaplane because that gives you my dermaplane facial. That gives you immediate glow.
Really?
I don't care who you are.
Explain what that is.
So it's a procedure where you get like a really deep exfoliation, but then we finish off with a medical blade and it's called vellus hairs, the small, tiny hairs you have on your face. What you don't realize is that is kind of what's keeping your skin kind of dull, and it gives you like an overcast of just a little dullness. And the products that you put on your face are caught in those small hairs. So when you remove that, baby, the glow, and then the products go right straight into the skin instead of sitting on that hair. And
wow,
I love it. I do it on myself because when I start to look dull, I'm like, it's time.
Wow,
That's
you look
why she has a glow.
You're beautiful. You always were beautiful. But yes, I love that.
Oh wow! So what does it mean for you being a Black female and owning your own business? And we're celebrating Juneteenth today, and just the fact that we have our independence, that we are free in a sense, even as women now, to just own what we want and not have to work for anyone if we don't want to.
So so to say that like it's a lot of different things. One, I'm loving the evolution of women that I'm seeing. I'm infatuated with it. I see us raising the bar and our standards, what we don't have to take anymore, what we don't have to listen to, creating our own life, creating our own businesses, creating our own paths into doing exactly what it is we want to do without having to answer to this person, that person, this person. We just do it. So in Juneteenth, man, I never thought we would have like this day. I never did.
I didn't either.
No. I didn't, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love to see all the. I'm going somewhere after this to a Juneteenth celebration but I love it. I try to do what I can. But I love it. I love seeing us together, celebrating, having a good time.
Happy. Yeah.
Now, at one time, I have to tell you, I thought that waxing, because this wasn't something traditionally with our culture that we did, as African American women, that waxing was just for everyone else. And I hear and see more and more of our young women going to get these waxings. Like, what is the great big deal? Like, they just can't live without it.
Like Brazilian wax.
Yes.
I mean, I can speak for myself. Young girls, I haven't really done any.
Really?
What's your age limit?
The youngest I think that I would do probably would be 18.
Okay.
I don't feel like I would feel comfortable doing anything under that. Cause I'm like, what you need it for?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cause
auntie talking now.
Yeah. What you need it for? I don't understand. But I feel free as a bird when I get it done. I love it. I feel good, even though it's aesthetics, for other things too. But it also goes with like grooming and cleanliness and self-care. It feels good. Sometimes you just need. I go to Starbucks, give me a little cup of coffee. It makes me feel good. Sometimes it's a Brazilian wax.
It makes you feel good.
You wear a bikini, you feel.
So some of you should stop shaving all day like me with nair.
Oh yeah, don't do that, honey.
No more nair.
That's like a perm down there. Don't
leave the perm alone.
We have a question from the audience. What do you think about laser treatment? Is it healthy, not healthy?
So laser treatments for people of color, I would say do your research on who is getting it done. I've seen a lot of people of color burned, scarred, because they're dealing with somebody who does not know how to deal with people of color specifically, and they will go to the wrong person. I've seen
some bad cases.
I've seen pictures of some horrible.
That you can't come back from. So I mean, I'm for it. I would say just do your research on who is doing your laser hair removal for sure. Yeah.
What are some tips you would give, like some up and coming entrepreneurs in your field, like the levels of it, like how to start? What are the tips of like take it slow? It's going to be slow, but don't compare yourself. Like, what are some of your tips?
Especially in the world of social media, like we spoke about today.
Yeah. One, if you're an introvert, maybe find something else to do.
Right.
I've had a lot of people who be like, "Oh, I don't like people, but I want to," and I'm like, "Baby, do you know the hustle?
You gotta hustle.
You have to talk to complete strangers, and the weird messages I get, and you gotta be able to sometimes go for it, or just demanding clients. And if you don't really know how to do it and deal with these things, these weird situations that come, maybe think about that. Definitely do your research, educate yourself as much as you can. Before I became an esthetician, I was watching YouTube and even estheticians in California, estheticians in Texas, in all four corners of the US, because I want to know if I want to move here, or even what new technology are they using that I don't have available or that I never heard of. You have to always be willing to educate yourself through and through. And then you got to be confident. I get it. It's like it's tough. It's an uphill battle. Sometimes it can go all the way down, but you got to be able to roll with the punches, because it's tough. But your mental, you gotta keep this intact and make sure you have a good circle. And sometimes it might just be you. You got to be okay with it just being you, because you might not have that support. So I would say that. I think that's a good start.
That is a great start.
Yes,
That's
it is.
perfect. That's perfect. I love that. Do you feel like it's a lot of family members that were like, don't do that,
I feel like everything I do, my family members are like, down, because they're afraid, so they project.
Right.
And I'm always like, well,
She just said something very important, so I hope everyone's listening.
It's not about you, it's
not
about them.
yeah.
And we spoke about that
Yeah,
today.
We did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
We had our little before show
Bestie
powwow. Our bestie,
A little bestie
chat,
chat, yes.
our powwows beforehand.
Well, I mean, when I had my son natural, and my whole family was like, you need to be in a doctor's, you need to be in a hospital, a doctor. And I'm like,
Because that's what they know.
right. But I'm like, but I've done my research, so I'm going to be over here. And you're going to have to trust that I know that I've done what I needed to do to make this decision for myself.
Right.
And
he's healthy and you're healthy.
yeah.
And that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And happy.
Yeah. My little baby.
Everybody doesn't need an epidural.
No.
No.
It doesn't. It's not really good for you.
Because one wrong slip, one wrong to the left, or
you can't feel nothing with that thing.
I would say this, just this what I tell people. If you want an epidural, fine. But just pain, our ancestors did it. That's what pushed me. My ancestors did this.
It sure did.
Under some horrible
Juneteenth,
conditions.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was my motivation. My ancestors did it. Why can't I? And I got support. This is in a happy place. They were in dirty places. They were in unclean places.
Yeah.
They were in, the environment was trash. And then, so I'm like, mentally, pain is temporary and never lasts forever. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're so right.
she has the best quotes. We're not going to have anything to say.
She got us.
The show is over today.
Look,
Pain
she got
is
us.
temporary
No.
and doesn't last forever.
What are some of your, how a lot of people get enhancements? Do you feel like that's needed? Or do you feel like people should just enhance what they have and, like you were saying, like just work with what you have and take care of your skin better? Or do you feel like enhancements are...
Lip plumpers.
Like lip, ooh.
Yeah, like lip plumpers and
Fillers.
things like, yeah.
I say,
Cheek
okay.
implants.
Okay, so this is how I think about that. So I worked in dermatology. I've seen it done tastefully, where it's like, you just want to get back to the old you. You're not changing your face. It's just a little, like somebody would look at you and be like, you look refreshed, like that.
Right.
That's cool. That's calm. But when you no longer are recognizable, like you're
big time.
60, let's stay right here.
Yeah.
Like, be that. It's okay. It's all right. But when you're trying to look like you're 25, or even the 25-year-olds look older than me now.
Yeah, people are doing a lot. I mean, social
They're
media.
changing their.
Social media is a lot.
There's a young lady. She's all on social media. Beautiful girl. I thought she was beautiful the way she was. She was bad,
Yeah.
But looked at her one day, and I'm like, "Who is this?" Her whole face has changed.
I'm gonna give y'all the deeper version of it. I had to break this down for a man because he was like, "Oh, why women do?" And I'm like, first of all, you have to remember, women have been groomed from the birth to whatever to look a certain way for everybody else, and it messes with them mentally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and on top of that, you got sexual abuse, you got molestation, things that kind of warp the way you look at yourself. So I try my best not to judge because I don't know what
You don't know what they're going through.
I don't
what
know.
They went through.
I don't know. And the pressures of society.
We spoke about that. The pressures of social media alone were them seeing this one has changed her nose because she didn't like her nose, or or her cheekbones.
Most of
or
them
her
regret it
hair.
though too.
Yeah, I mean,
When they do it for other people, they do.
I think I did want to change my face when
She
I
gave
was
me
years
back
ago.
my phone.
I
am
wanted
off the
cheeks.
hook.
I wanted cheeks like Janet Jackson.
Really?
All my life, I wanted Janet Jackson cheeks. When I saw her with Willis on Different Strokes, I was like,
She was always.
I wanted those
And
cheeks.
people will be looking at you like,
now, yeah, if I did that
who
now,
are
like,
you?
what happened here?
Yeah.
And then I make you mess around and go to the wrong person, like she says, and I'll have one cheek up here and the other one maybe at my chin.
Or you
So-
you catch an infection. And
Or that's
It's a lot.
that's yeah.
But the good thing
yeah.
about fillers is you can get them dissolved.
Oh, okay.
It's an enzyme. They inject them. Like if you, let's say you got too much and then you wanted to go back and change it, they can inject an enzyme and it can dissolve.
I still feel it's best to just groom yourself correctly
I agree.
and often as possible.
Mhm.
Go to someone like you
Mm-hmm.
on Bay Meadows. Check on her account.
Here in Jacksonville,
find
Florida.
out where she is.
Mhm.
I think it's best to naturally take care of yourself.
The earlier you start, the better. The earlier you start, the better. I mean, and it's never really too late, but consistency is the key. That's what I always keep telling
Yeah.
people. And that's where most people fall.
It's not just about getting your nails and your toes done, people.
No. And I'd be so
No.
sad. I'm
Get
like,
your-
y'all would rather get y'all nails done than your face?
Take care of yourself.
Because I know.
I want to know
Take
when
care
we're
of
going
yourself.
to
We're
visit,
going.
and we would love to even film a segment
Ta-da.
right there with you.
Y'all are going to go on the
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
road.
Yeah, we want to see you.
You heard that, John?
We want people to see from beginning to end. Like
We do.
you know, it's one thing when you have guests come on the show, and they talk about what they do or what's going to help you, but to actually see people go
Yes.
through the transition and get these things done,
Yes.
it makes
would
a world
love
of
that.
difference, because then it makes them feel like, okay, well, it didn't seem like that bad of a process.
You know, when
Maybe
people see it, you know, word of mouth gets long and gets
Mhm.
long and gets long. And if they look at your Instagram,
I was literally going to say, yeah.
you do bust it out for everybody.
I do. I
You
try. I try not to give the whole recipe.
You make it
but
so pretty too. Like you make it like you want to go there.
Do you think so?
Uh-huh.
See, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that.
Confidence, boo boo.
Oh, I know.
You got
No,
this.
first of all, I know I do my thing.
Yes, you do.
But I don't know how other people perceive
I
it.
perceive it like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, this
now,
is
have you gone for treatment?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We
She
working on it.
already
Okay.
she already made sure. Auntie, when are you coming for?
Yeah, I did.
She
I
did.
did.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
exactly what
I
she
did.
said.
Mhm.
Well, I definitely want what she suggested.
I know.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know that about the
Yes.
hairs.
Yes.
Well, you know that Kira's birthday is next week.
Oh,
54.
so is that what we need to do?
I think that's
so.
one. That's a lot of food.
I think we can do some
Eat.
filming out there and
That's
come out
fun.
there.
That's fun.
Let me get you right. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, I'm
I love
ready.
that.
That's fun. I need it right now.
No,
like,
yeah, come.
because last week I felt so blah. You know, I during this whole process I didn't feel yucky until
Yeah.
like last week. I was just like,
Yeah.
it was that one day where I was like, ugh,
Yeah,
cried and
And it
everything.
happens. It happens.
I felt really ugh.
yeah.
No matter what everybody's telling you, you're like, y'all just telling me that to be nice.
It don't matter till you go through it.
You don't know how you
Mhm,
feel,
mhm.
right? And we said that
Yeah,
before. No one
yeah.
knows unless you go through
Mhm.
whatever it is.
I don't care if they put your shoes on and tie them up. They cannot walk in your shoes.
They
in real
cannot.
life.
They do not. They cannot walk in someone else's shoes. So yeah, I think that would be
And
amazing.
everybody's journey is different.
Everybody. Yeah,
Everybody's journey
that's
is
true.
different.
People will say, "Well, I did this. Well, I would do this." Shut up.
It's
Shut
like,
up, people.
I can't stand it. I
Yeah.
want them just send me well wishes. And
That's
just
it.
Move on.
That's it. So you feel like that's what you're going through. That's what you feel you need to do. You think that at this late age now you want Janet Jackson cheeks? Well,
I love the way she switched that to make us laugh. Yes. Yeah.
but it's whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you feel at that time. You know, and sometimes women need that. And you
Yeah.
know, Ja's going to talk to you afterwards because we have some events and things coming up, and we would love to be able to award someone a session with you.
Oh yeah.
But we have, you know, a lot of women that, whether it be divorce, whether it
Yes.
be any type of
man.
sickness,
Yes.
whether it be heartache or losing a job, where they need that
need that
boost.
feeling of
Listen, I'm also a part-time therapist. And
that aha moment.
Oh,
on
That's
that
right.
bed.
That's right. That aha
Ah.
moment.
They give me the tea too.
See,
They do.
On that bed.
It's like
so the
getting your
tea's
hair-
not just here.
It's like getting your hair done.
Mhm. It's the same, except they're
It's the same.
more relaxed. Like when I tell you they are relaxed,
Mhm.
giving me all the tea. all of it.
And sometimes the best person to talk to is somebody you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. But you know what? Then you need your own aha moment because you're taking in everybody else's tea.
You know, because I do take in I tell my best friend this, I feel sometimes after my day, even if I just have one client, sometimes I feel so drained because their energy's transferring.
Yes.
And I have to literally clear my room, clear my energy before I go home because baby. And sometimes I don't. I'll be on the move. I gotta go, somewhere to go. And I'm like, why am I so tired? And it's because of that. Because
you took in what they were feeling and what they let on you. So what do you do
what do you do with your bestie time?
Besides cleaning your room, if you have time, what do you do?
No, I'm a hippie girl, whatever. Like even now, look, I have my crystal in my pocket. So
yes, ma'am. One in my purse, two in my purse.
Right. I'm like, I'm going on TV. That need to be protected. No, but so I Palo Santo my room before and after. I try my best. I do have a cleansing spray. I pray. And then when I get home, take a shower. And I just I close my eyes and I just envision everything washing down and going in the drain. Going in the drain.
Perfect.
And that's how I do it.
Well, we would love for you definitely to be a guest at the BestTea little pool party we're having. I know John has us at our numbers cap, but we always have time for another BestTea to come hang out with us for a little while.
I would love
because I think and you and your best friend, because I think we all need that as women to support and to uplift each other, and just have that synergy with other positive people like yourself. And that's what you need.
There's not a lot of people out there, and that's what we're trying to portray. Like, it's so many of us, and we all have our yin and our yang, and we all have to mold together because we need that no matter what.
It's so tough.
And it's not that you have millions of them. It could be like that one or two that you can count on forever. So yeah.
And I think that you have a lot to offer. Like other people can get on that table and have that same connection.
So bring them cards and pass them out,
we're forgetting about ourselves a lot when we get older.
Listen,
we are.
And I don't know if it's because I'm a Leo, but I'd be like, hey,
Leos be on.
I come first. What are you talking
They
about?
do. I just said that
We
earlier.
talk about a Leo.
Leos be
I know.
But the women, not the guys.
The guys too.
No, the guys think they're the prize.
The guys
too,
too.
Yeah. They
think the guys think they are the cheese and the cake.
Number one. No, I love it. Yes, bring your cards. We're going to make sure you get to come see me so I can make you feel better.
Please. Yes. So what would be your words of wisdom leading us out? We always like the guests to kind of just
you said
give
plenty
us
of them, but I know you got one more. She got one more for us.
Oh, this is also taking this into always trust your first mind, never second guess yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to say. That would be, that's what came to my mind. So I said,
that's perfect. That's perfect. I think, you should always, you don't have to listen to other people, but it's always good to go ahead and think about it and come to whatever it is. It could be yourself or another person or your bestie or your family member and talk about it. Never let something sit. Let it go and let it go down that drain.
I agree. Mine would definitely be to kind of piggyback what you said in a different way, that everything you feel that is hurt will one day turn into joy. Yes. And even though you may not agree with everything that others do, you can agree that there's always a way to work with it and through it.
Like, go on and get your facials, honey. Get them facials.
So this was another episode. This was the 19th episode of the BestTea on June 19th.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it cute?
And we're just so happy that everyone joined us. And we'll see you next week for the 20th episode. And we'll be celebrating Kiwi's birthday. Okay. So that's going to be a big celebration. And who knows what the chef will have next week and what surprise guests we're going to have as well.
We like food.
Because I don't mind. There may be some nice guests here.
Oh, yeah.
Virtually.
I like guests.
Yes.
Presents too.
Bye-bye. Oh, she likes presents. You got to get some gifts in here.
And food.
And food. But the chef said he's good. Next week maybe lobsters, and you can't eat it. But